Flatter to receive today, and that's exactly what the market texture was. So while we started off favoring the greens, we built onto that level, took it all the way to that 15k mark, but we couldn't quite hold on to 15,000 on the Nifty Futures. In the last lap of today's trading session, we gave up that level and closed in just about 50 points higher for the Nifty Futures. But that was not quite the case when it came to the broader markets. The broader markets held toe. That was pretty much the case even when it came to the closing, with a significant number of F&O names standing to the advances, almost about 100 odd standing to the advances on closing bell as well. And that's really been the trend that one has seen in the markets of late. If you just were to take a look at the month-to-date data, while the Nifty has gained less than 1%, about 0.9%, the mid-cap index has already surged about 2.7%, and hold your breath, the small-cap index is actually put on about 3.7%. The mid and the small-cap index, by the way, are now less than 2% away from their all-time highs. So that is the kind of polarization in the market that you're seeing. While 2020 clearly belonged to the benchmarks and the frontline names, at least the trend that we're picking up so far this year is that the year so far belongs to the broader universe, the mid and the small cap stocks, and that's pretty much the chatter that we're picking up from most of our market experts as well on a daily basis. That said, today sectorally, what was holding out and what comforted the market all through and through was metals. So be it a JSW Steel, which closed in excess of 10% today on the futures, Jindal Steel, which held higher by about 7.25%, SAIL, which was looking good by about almost 6.5% or so, or for that matter, even a Tata Steel with a solid 5.5% move on the futures, or for that matter, even a Hindalco, which held out by about 3.5%. All these names were looking very, very smart. Metals on one end and banks really on the other. Look at the kind of underperformance that you had from the banking universe. You had an Axis Bank which went home with a 1.25% loss. Indusind Bank was down 1%. HDFC Bank lost 1%. SBI was down about 0.8%. Similar was the move with a Bajaj Finance, with an ICICI Bank, and blue chips like Reliance as well, not quite contributing to the market move. Reliance closed in absolutely flat, given its high weightage on the index. This stock going home with absolutely flat moves also doesn't quite help the market moves. Also, you had some of the other names which did see some pressure coming in. So, an Namara Raja Batteries, a Chola Finance, Indiabulls Housing, Idea, which lost about 3%. They also were part of the laggard list. But having said that, the market has been defying all rules and norms. Look at Barbecue Nation, for instance, irrespective of the statewide curfews in select states, or for that matter, mini lockdowns in cases in states like Maharashtra. You've got a name like Barbecue Nation, although the response to the IPO was lukewarm, but ever since its listing day, it's been locked in upper circuit for 2 days, when states like Maharashtra have actually put shutters down on all restaurants. So the market really, in that sense, has been defying all logic. But yeah, this is what the texture of the market was today. But let's see how tomorrow pans out.